Obamacare.
Oh God, Kristen Sinema. Ah.
No moderate.
Her only claim to fame is that she sleeps with men and women. You know that, right? She's bisexual.
This is a hard.
That's her only claim to fame.
Leftist.
Where are our chairs? Our chairs
and
are
I don't
okay.
want anybody to be fooled by that. And that's my job as a truth.
Here we are, folks. I had to take some photos so that I had to go off of. Okay.
But we can control who comes and goes, so anybody who we don't actually want to hear.
This is our tracker, right?
I understand that's the case,
yeah. He's going after Kelly.
Just taking film and pictures.
Yeah. Should we let him stay?
Well, tell me why McSally isn't here.
I don't have the answer.
But he worked for Karl Rove.
I don't work for Karl Rove.
Okay, America Rising, so we're going to look into that.
So you're a press?
No,
yeah, we didn't credential you.
I'm not press. I work for America Rising. They're a Republican research firm.
They're a what?
Republican research firm. You can Google it if you like. Our motto is...
You get to control who comes in and who comes out, so it's up to you. I'm
not trying to cause any trouble. I'm just here doing my job, trying to get this done.
Writing all kinds of articles about me, and I guess I can say
this guy's the tracker going after Kelly. Kelly Ward. Wave. He's the tracker who's following Kelly Ward.
Why'd you follow him?
Yeah.
Who does he work for?
He works for something called America Rising, which is some research firm.
No. Well, it's a rhino group.
We don't want like McCain's handlers.
Yeah.
We just told him to retire yesterday.
Yeah, no McCain, no Flake. All the left.
He has the perfect name, Flake.
Yeah, he's a total Flake.
Okay, well, so
You should talk to them. I really don't have.
I have talked. Well, I tried to talk to Jeff the Flake, but he wasn't in his office. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and his office was closed. He was there.
Look, I'm not trying to stir anything up. This guy's following me around.
Follow. Now I'm tracking him, right?
I don't think I'm not going to worry about Arthur. Arthur's definitely.
Yes. You don't. Yeah. Que bueno.
Do you want to say anything to the folks?
Which ran Arizona State President while serving 2 terms in office. She continued to practice medicine in the emergency departments of Lake Havasu City and Kingman, Arizona. In July 2015, Dr. Ward.
Hey, what's up?
You
made it.
I made it, bro.
Did you just arrive?
John,
no, I've been here for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dr. Kelly, there you go.
In the Republican primary in 2016.
Oh, there.
Despite being outspent 10-1,
Glad you made
Dr.
it.
Ward held Senator McCain to his lowest historical primary total ever at 51%.
Retire, McCain!
In October 2016, Dr. Ward announced that she was going
Get rid
to
of the
run
rhino.
against Jeff the Flake.
Now that's a rhino we can hunt. We want him to be an endangered species. Hey, Michael. I made it. Yes, I'm speaking today. I know that's been your dream.
Is Hareem making it?
He's here.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Okay. I've been looking for him.
Yeah, he's here.
The incredible Dr. Kelly Ward.
Okay, sorry, folks. Hey, Kelly, okay, I'll try to stop whipping it around.
Like everybody out there. Hey, it's great to be here. Wow, thank you for coming.
Yeah, Kelly!
We are here today to celebrate the historic achievements of our president, Donald J. Trump. And each and every one of us here in this park is here because we want to make America great again.
Yeah!
Hey,
sir. How are you? Good. We need you.
Of President Trump.
Give me a sec. I'll be right there.
Jobs!
Yeah. Fire McCain. Hire everybody else.
It was announced that there were 313,000 new jobs in February alone. It is very, very clear that America is open for business. One of the things the president promised on the campaign trail, that he was going to make America great again by making America prosperous again, making America wealthy again. And we are seeing amazing revitalization of our economy because of the leadership of President Donald Trump, especially related to tax reform. But I don't want to just call it tax reform. I was at CPAC a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and I got to hear President Trump speaking. And the people in Washington, inside that DC bubble, wanted to just call it the Tax Reform Act. He said, why would you just call it the Tax Reform Act? That's so boring.
Yep.
Let's call it the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. Let's tell them what it really is. And this is giving hardworking, middle-class Americans the chance to prosper, to have more money in their paychecks, more money in their pockets. Unfortunately, just like Josh said, Kyrsten Sinema didn't want more money in our pockets. She wanted more money in the government coffers.
And hers.
Way. We also have seen more opportunities for people in the middle class to be promoted at work, and an extreme decrease in regulations for the companies that employ these hardworking American people. Donald Trump promised the forgotten man and woman that he was going to take care of them. So many out here, how many felt like you were a forgotten man or a woman of your previous administration?
Yes!
And those people, you were left behind by previous administrations watching.
Here we have Kelly Ward running for U.S. Senate against Kyrsten Sinema and a wild radical Muslim.
Overseas. Well, thank goodness President Donald Trump is delivering on the promises that he made. He is following through. We are seeing factories reopen.
Yeah!
We're seeing the stock market soar higher than it has ever in our history. And Americans are going back to work. Even the New York Times had to admit that this economy is humming. It is humming. So that's the economic picture. Now, I think that Donald Trump, and I think you'll agree with me, is working tirelessly
Jordan Davis.
to make America safe again.
Jordan for Berkeley's here. There's Ben.
Let's talk about immigration.
Yeah.
Let's talk about illegal immigration. Let's talk about stopping illegal immigration. Who out there was so impressed and proud that Jeff Sessions and the DOJ is suing the state of California?
Yeah! Yeah!
We have to change the words that we're using, because it's not a sanctuary state. It's not a sanctuary city. It is a fugitive state. It is a fugitive city.
Outlaw city.
And thank goodness the DOJ, Donald Trump, and Jeff Sessions are taking California to task.
Please, yes.
That ICE has arrested a record number of MS-13 gang members.
Yeah!
And guess what? President Trump is going to head over to San Diego next week.
Yeah! We'll be there.
He's going to look at the prototypes for the
wall. Wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Nice and tall. Round them up. Depart them all. Build that wall. Build that wall.
Advocate of building the wall from way back, and that means not only do we need a physical border, we have to implement technology to the fullest. We have to make sure that our border patrol is moved to the border. Not 10 miles in, not 50 miles in, not 80 miles in, on the border. And we have to make sure that employers and employees are held accountable through systems like E-Verify, so that we are not bringing goodies that entice people to come here the wrong way. Now, I do want to say the opioid crisis is being addressed. And the best way that we can solve it is not by making more laws and getting more bureaucrats and more politicians involved in this effort. The best way for us to solve the opioid crisis is to secure the border. There is real work that is being done at the national level with Donald Trump at the helm. Real work on national security and border security, because we all know that border security is national security.
Yes.
We have seen that every aspect of our society is affected by illegal immigration, healthcare, education, public safety, corrections, and our very American way of life. It's got to stop, and it will stop when we build that wall with Donald Trump at the top. We need new blood in Washington, D.C. We need people that are outside the elite class that thinks that they rule over us. We have got to send people to Washington who support and endorse the America First agenda that we all voted for in 2016, and we want to see continue down the road 2018, 2020, and beyond. Every elected official, local, state, federal, who obstructs President Donald Trump's constitutional right as Commander-in-Chief to protect this country must be held accountable.
Lock him up!
Now let's talk a little bit about 2018, because it's the election's right around the corner. August for the primary, November for the general, and Josh is exactly right about cinema. We have got an incredible opportunity to send a liberty-loving, constitutional, conservative Republican to Washington to represent the state of Arizona, to represent each and every one of you. We are going to replace the retiring Senator Jeff Flake.
Whoa! Throw him out!
And we all know why he's retiring, right? We all know why he's retiring.
He's a flake.
Donald Trump. And all of us who have supported those policies and has worked tirelessly to try to take down Donald Trump. He also knew he couldn't win the election because this liberty-loving, constitutional, conservative Republican was coming after him. Now, my fellow patriots out there, we have got to reclaim that seat that Jeff Flake has been occupying and send me to Washington, D.C. I will put America first, always. Now, we do have a few obstacles in our way. We do. And we have to remember, we can't repeat the mistakes that we've made in the past. Too often, we've been misled by commercials, by fluffy ads that show up in your mailbox. And we've allowed people who campaign one way and then legislate completely differently to get into Washington, D.C. and be the supposed representatives of the people of Arizona. We cannot be fooled by the two women who are standing in our way.
I'll be right back, folks.
They're both portraying themselves